Shalom, shalom. All praises be unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash, the bonus of the elders and apostles of great most under the well. Shalom to the hopeful elect worldwide. Yeah, man, in the UK, it talks about benefit cuts, man. Benefit cuts, you know. As you can see, the title there says, why is the UK government facing backlash after unveiling benefit cuts and changes to PIP? PIP stands for Personal Independent Payment. You get like a weekly payment if you can apply for it or if you qualify for it, mainly for people that are disabled or mental issues or just need some general form of help. So they're cutting back. When you when you listen to the lady explaining, she's saying that they're trying to save about a certain amount of billions, I forgot how much, by the year 2029 and 2030, which links into that new era agenda, man. They keep talking about that 2030. Yeah, because they want everyone to be, well, the elites want everyone to be, you know, they want everyone to receive the CHIP, the implantable device that's written in Revelation 13:16, the MOTB. That's what they want, you know. But the spirit of the Lord willing, may have it that things may happen soon by the way things are going, man. Yeah, so people are getting cut their benefits, man. Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. It says, in the day when the keepers of a house shall tremble, yeah, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Well, the grinders are what? The laborers, the workers. They're going to cease because they are few. Yeah, because guess what? These elites, these politicians, all these $1 million, $1 billion people, tech people and all of that, they're trying to inject heavily the use of the AI, man. AI technology to take over jobs, man. So a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. The grinders or laborers are going to cease. Yeah. Just have regular workers monitoring the AI programs and the technology, the machines and robot tech, all of that. You know? And it says, and those that look out of a window be darkened. Yeah. Like the financial forecast, man. Like Wall Street. Yeah. Anyone that can read the predictions of the the economic statistics for the future, the estimate, what's the word, that they estimate in the future of how it looks financially for society is darkened. In other words, it's going downhill. There's no hope. Okay? There's going to be one of the worstest, going to be the worstest economic depression, man. All right. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, L downs like we experienced before, curfews, yeah, draconian laws, imprisonment, yeah, police and military patrolling the streets, using force and brutality when the sound of the grinding is low. Yeah, because guess what? When people are losing their jobs, when people are getting their benefit cuts, yeah, what do you think is going to happen in society? Do you think people are going to be happy, smiling when they own nothing? No, they're going to get chaotic. They're going to resort to violence. They're going to resort to taking things in their own hands and fighting against the government. Yeah. The common people, the hardworking class, the poor people, you know, Anyone that's affected by these new rules and laws are going to take their anger on society and towards the puppet kings. The puppet kings, the politicians, and PMs and stuff like that, and presidents and prime ministers. They're going to take the anger towards them and the public services. Yeah, when the sound on the ground is low. Yeah, it's going to turn into purge settings. Criminality is going to skyrocket. Yeah. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, all that, yeah, that BS entertainment. It's gonna go downhill too, man. And it's funny because even recently, like a lot of musicians, artists were complaining about the AI and the copyrights, man. I think AI is trying to use their voice and stuff like that, and make money off their talent, suffering around that. And I saw like in the BBC News or other outlets in the UK, like will come complaining, like people like Elton John, I think, or some other people, they'll complain about this new rule or law, like AI can basically copycat or mimic their voices, and the artists who own that voice will not get basically paid for it. Something around those lines. You see, that's the spirit. The music shall be brought low. Yeah, the keepers of the house shall tremble, man. The people that own these stocks and bonds and shares and stuff like that, they're going to be trembling as well, because they're going to, people are going to take hits and crashes, man, on their money. The economy is going to go downhill. Isaiah 32 verse 9, and it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Yeah, and especially you women, man, that mainly live off society, or live off the system, should I say. You women, just it's because it's easier for women, obviously, to get the benefits, especially if she's been impregnated. A lot of these women, yeah, they use the system, to be rebellious against their men, man, to claim benefits, and now they got the mentality, oh, I don't need you. I can get money on my own, and trash the men out. Happens a lot. Yeah, they're at ease. This is their society has become their comfort, man. Instead of the government, the society has become their comfort instead of their man that they should be relying on and respecting. So it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Yeah, they're careless because they're rebellious, man. They have no respect to order. They have no respect towards men. Yeah, they're very selfish, narcissistic. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, you careless woman. Yeah. So all the things that you've trusted in society is now going to backfire, man. Now you're going to experience the benefit cuts. Yeah. And when you were living lavishly with all those benefits, yeah, you took it for granted. Well, guess what? The Spirit of the Lord is going to take those benefits away from you, because society is ending. Esau's kingdom is coming to a crash. Yeah. Imagine those men that you put in prison are full of rage and anger. We've seen it. Was it earlier this year, last year? The release of people that have the release of people from prisons. So what's gonna happen when all those different men that have you may have betrayed, you put in prison, and they're just released back into the world, and unleash their anger towards you, man, for what you did. Yeah. So that's trouble coming to you. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. For the vintage shall fail, but gathering shall not come. Yeah. People are going to be dead broke. People are going to be losing their jobs. A lot of shops are going to be closing down. Yeah. And it's going to be so dangerous that if you've got kids as well, you as a lady, if you're trying to go out shopping, and there's a lot of criminal activity out there, and you're going to need a man, to help you, to guide you. But because you live in that mentality that you've bought from Esau, the so-called white man, I don't need a man. I could do it on my own. I'm strong and independent. Yeah. Well, the Lord's going to give you an opportunity to demonstrate that in a jungle of hell, man, when society gets worse and worse, man, in the days to come. Tremble, ye women that are not at tremble, ye women that are at ease. Yeah, be scared, in other words. Have fear. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruit of the vine. Yeah, you're gonna be mourning, man. You're gonna have a great rude awakening. Because guess what? When there's a time of war and calamity, all the BS theories and ideologies, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, is going to go out of the window, man. Yeah, because that's what happens. Fear and destruction and consequences puts women back in order. Anyways, Matthew 24, verse 3, straight to the point, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what should be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Verse 6, and says, jump to verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we're hearing about wars. And a lot of the main reasons why they're cutting back on the benefits, yeah, is what? Because they want to use that money and invest into war, man. Because these elites, these elites, they know that there's a war coming, man. Yeah, America, China, Russia, Iran. Yeah, things that's happened with Pali and the people of the state. If you know what I'm talking about, the small hats. But the end is not yet. So war is coming. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there's so much turmoil, so much drama, so much tension. And even within its own borders. Civil war, man. And there shall be famines. That's the main point, the word. Famines. A lackage or shortage of what? Food, water, substances, services, products, medicine, jobs, money. Yeah. Hours working and pestilences, sorry, and earthquakes in diverse places. So a lot of judgment and disasters, natural disasters, going to be happening in a higher scale too. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Look at verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, yeah, iniquity meaning what? Sin and wickedness, yeah, criminal behavior. But love of many shall wax cold. So it's going to be merciless and reckless out there in society because it's getting worse, man. When your pockets, your money is affected, people go to desperate measures, man. Yeah? Because a lot of people in this world got the spirit of the love of money, yeah? Which scripture talks about is the root of all evil. So people will be so desperate to provide for themselves, for their families. People are going to start to be cold to their neighbors. People are going to be breaking into houses, invading each other. It talks about in the Apocrypha. People are going to start forming factions. Yeah, it's going to be like the Last of Us out here. Revelation 6, verse 5, and it says, "And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see, thou hurt not the oil and the wine." What is this talking about, man? Yeah, famine, man. Inflation. If we can get in NLT version. Verse 6, and it says, "And I heard a voice from among the 4 living beings say, A loaf of wheat bread or 3 loaves of barley will cost a day's pay." Yeah, so imagine, put that into perspective. Imagine that. Let's say, like, the average worker, 8 hours, one shift, it's what, £12.50, whatever, £13. That's let's say up to £100 for that 8 hours. So imagine that, £100 one 8-hour shift just to buy bread, man. Yeah, and these things are not far-fetched, because things like this happened in World War II. I believe World War II, yeah, where they had barrels of cash, man, just to buy things like bread. Yeah. But the system is going to be going to digital credit-based system, so they can track and monitor and tax and freeze your accounts, and basically you just have less control, less power. Yeah, that's what it's leading to, man. So yeah, these cuts are going to hurt people. It's going to affect people and cause a reaction. Yeah. So problem, reaction. Then the solution is, because you guys are acting like animals and doing criminal behaviors, they're going to feel justified to hammering down the law, strict laws, putting you into cages, harming you, brutality, or even possibly taking your lives. Yeah, and obviously putting implantable device inside you to identify you. And if you don't want to comply or assimilate in society, then you must be an enemy of the state. Yeah? No freedom. No ownership of your possessions. You would just be a complete AI slave, man. Anyways, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me get one last one. I read in NLT. Revelations 12:12. "Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and who live in the heavens. And you who live in the heavens, rejoice. But terror will come on the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you in great wrath, knowing that he has a little time." James Version. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea." So disasters coming to the earth. "For the devil is come down onto you, having great wrath." And who's that devil? Is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, who has the power. Job 9:24. "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked." He's the star of the elites. They're the ones that pull the puppet strings. They're the ones that have the money, liquid money, old money. Own these banks, own these major corporations. They own the political system. They own the media. They own pretty much everything. Is in their control. Yeah, they're hidden masters, cryptic kings behind the curtains of the circus. And he says, "Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." Yeah, so he wants to fulfill his enterprise of the new era, the golden age, by simply having the masses filled with implant devices in their flesh. Revelations 13 and 16. Yeah, that's why they keep mentioning by the year 2030, man. But the Lord may have things happen, Lord willing, to speed things up, so they don't fulfill their enterprise, because it will be short-lived. Their utopia, their vision for a utopia, Georgia Guidestones, maintaining mankind under 500 million. it won't come to completion or perfection, man. Anyways, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, B'Shem Shai, B'Shem Ruach HaKodesh.